Welcome to Living Without Fear. My name is Esther Buerki, book writing expert and writer. I help you overcome your fears in life and writing your book. I offer an online course called Believe You Can Write, and I support you with one-on-one coaching. Get in touch with me if you need help. And please share this podcast with a friend who you know needs to hear this episode. And I'd be so grateful if you give this podcast a 5-star review so that many more people will find this episode on the topic of the endless attempts to sit and meditate daily. Yes, today I'd like to talk about my many unsuccessful attempts to learn how to meditate. Are you already meditating every day? If yes, this is awesome. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You are amazing. And I guess you discovered meditation a long time before me. And how do you like it? Does it belong to the non-negotiable things you do every day and you never skip? For those who don't meditate yet, but like to learn it, don't give up. It took me so many years to get into sitting and meditating for 20 minutes every day. If you are like me and you tried to meditate a few times or already a lot of times, be patient with you. Be kind to you if you couldn't cope with it, or if you had a few meditation sessions and you kind of liked it, but you didn't stick to it. I started doing yoga 20 years ago, and since then I always tried to meditate because so many yoga teachers encouraged me to do it. My difficulty was that I couldn't concentrate. Maybe you had the same experience. My thoughts were like bees flying around, but I couldn't focus on myself, on my breath, or my body. I even felt so uncomfortable. I remember I told my yoga teacher that she shouldn't start the class with her sharing some thoughts so that I had to sit still and couldn't move my body. Every time she made us sit still for a while, my nervous system nearly freaked out. Later, some people who already meditated told me that it's not important when my thoughts are taking me to other places. For example, thinking about my day, what I was discussing with my boss, or which emails I had to write the next day at work. So according to this, I started a new attempt to meditate. But again, I stopped because I didn't feel good. I told myself, this is too much work for me. My life is already enough challenging. I don't need to add another challenge, or I'm done with pressure on me. And then a few years ago, I tried again at the age of 56. And since then, I do meditate every day, and it feels great. It even feels greater the longer I do it. So it's never too late to start or try again, whatever you'd like to do. Also, if you want to start learning a new language, or start doing yoga, or start with swimming competitions like me a few years ago. What has helped me to start liking meditation? I can recommend starting with meditation in a group. I started with a 21-day meditation course guided by Deepak Chopra, the famous Indian-US meditation teacher. His introductory thoughts struck me. I found his way of thinking so interesting. As I come from a very narrow-minded religious home, I disliked all the religious beliefs I had learned as a teenager. But Deepak Chopra opened up for me a whole universe of free thinking, and I was so happy. Every day he gave me so many new ideas how to look at the world. I was fascinated and kept on going 21 days. And I learned from him how to invite abundance in my life. And then I started another 21-day course on empowerment. And I continued with the daily meditation for another 21 days. Every day, I was looking forward to these moments of meditation. After it, I posted on Instagram a picture noting what I was grateful for. This all gave me so much joy and happiness. I tried out other meditation practices recently with Dr. Joe Dispenza, but it doesn't matter how you meditate, who guides you. The importance is that you find this inner peace and that your running thoughts begin to slow down. I love it, for example, when I see myself from the outside and I see how unimportant I am compared to the whole universe. All my challenges and struggles in the outer world don't matter at all when I find myself, when I feel myself in my body being content and peaceful. And the whole world could collapse at that very moment. It wouldn't matter because I'm present in this moment. And this is all what counts. I wish you can experience those moments of bliss, joy, and peace. And thank you, dear listener, for still being here with me. And please acknowledge yourself for taking this time to learn how to live a life with fewer worries, fears, and hurt feelings. And thank you so much for sharing this podcast with someone who needs to hear this episode. Have an amazing day and talk to you next week.